You're listening to Grave Wave Radio, and we are no longer live.
Children, have you? Oh, of course you haven't, for you're much.
Breaking news. The book bandits have struck again. We repeat, the book bandits have struck again. Witnesses claim that...
Hush, hush, hush. Hush, here comes the boogeyman. Don't let him come. Hush, hush, hush. Here comes the book.
We should roll with ghostly entities.
Do you enjoy high-end amenities?
Want quiet neighbors and privacy too?
Divine salvation with a skyline view?
Do you hear the call of Protestantism?
Is your aesthetic existentialism?
Then discover luxurious living at Electropolis.
Where every square foot is predestined for prosperity.
Your future landlord is coming.
Consider it a bonus. On-site maintenance.
This is absurd! We didn't plan for this tragedy, writes itself!
Jokes won't make us dry, but they're warmer than the rain. Let's hold on to that.
There's some humor in it. Every tragedy is just a comedy with harsher lighting.
Well, it would have been funnier. If we stayed in the van where it's safe.
The van is currently wrapped around a tree. We're lucky we're not buried under it.
But now we have a storm to fight. We should have left our books to travel light.
Abandon our books?
Never. We librarians take a soul
They'd be
vow.
waterlogged by morning.
They're being waterlogged right now.
I could have sworn I saw something.
Like how you saw that tree?
There. Let's go. Ah.
Chapter, wait! Help me!
Verse!
In defense of wisdom, we librarians stand. We fight arsonists that would see this lesson banned.
Just a little more.
Yeah. Be careful.
Go up.
This place reeks of death. There's a chill in the air. What is it exactly?
It's shelter, for now.
But open at this hour? Doesn't seem right.
As long as they're not out there, we're nearly soaked through.
It is a dark and stormy night.
Let's hunker down here till morning, and then we can hike back up to the van.
Before we slumber, let's lay out the books. We need to make sure they're dry.
Good call, Verse.
Trespassers!
What was that?
What was what?
That ominous sound.
I didn't hear a thing.
I don't see anyone around.
Trespassers beware!
Oh, okay. That I heard.
What was it, Chapter? Could you make out the words?
I think it's them.
Through the sociological discipline, in unity of field, capital, and habitus, all glory and honor is yours, almighty scholar, forever and ever.
Lord, you.
Huh. Terrible weather for a funeral.
Grief doesn't do rain checks. It just arrives. It's crazy how that looked like graduation. But you know, with funeral wives.
You're right. All they're missing are the funny hats.
Graduation feels like yesterday. Wild that it was already last May. I really hope the van's okay.
I doubt it.
It may not be, but we'll survive the night. We've got each other, so we'll be all right.
I know we will be. I just really hope it's...
I mean, ow! What the hell, asshole?
Hold on, Verse. I think that's a little kid.
Little? I'll show you, little! Release him now, you fiendish school! What the fuck is wrong with you? He started it!
I'm not even the one who hit you.
You called me little. You're not even supposed to be in here.
And you are?
Mind your own business.
It's all right, Chapter. My name's Worse. It's nice to meet you. What's your name? You gave us quite a fright, but that's okay. So, what's your name, you spooky stray?
Wisp, child of Whisper.
Hello, Wisp. Or what are you doing?
Child of Whisper.
Of course. Wisp, child, Whisper. What are you doing here all by yourself?
I'm not by myself. My mom's here.
Here? Like in the graveyard?
Buried. On the other side of Northern Hill.
We're so sorry.
It's a terrible thing to lose someone you love. We know what that's like.
Especially this young.
Spare me.
I wish we could.
You're just some bookish readers who got stuck in the rain.
Librarians, if you please.
Librarians to be. Not quite employed, but we do work for free.
Your job security is not my problem. Get out.
You're not trying to kick us out into the rain.
Want to bet?
Oh.
Leave before you blow my hiding spot.
Put that down, you little shit!
Child Whisperer, you don't seem the type to turn sinister. We've hauled these books through fire and flood. They're paper and ink, but also our blood.
I told you that's not my problem.
You're right. It's ours. So put that down before we make it yours too.
Each page we sacked, we packed with care. They're fragile things, but worth the dare. We risked it all to guard these spines. Our enemies burn their shells, but not their lines.
What kind of enemies do you have?
The kind who destroy knowledge to stay in control. We've been run out of towns just for carrying the thesaurus. Smuggling an encyclopedia set nearly cost us our lives.
That's insidious.
And so is banning subjectivity. But here we are.
My mother loved books. She'd say you have to crack a spine to grow a spine.
Your mother sounds like our kind of person. We're not so different, wished Child to whisper. We know what it's like to run out of places to go.
Who said I don't have places to be?
Something tells me they're a little hard to reach right now.
They wouldn't be if it wasn't for this stupid storm. I hate leaving her grave, but the storm ripped through, took a tree limb with it, and crushed my tent. All I could pull out from underneath it was this.
That's where those scratches are from. Good thing you came inside. It's dangerous.
I promised her that I'd take care of myself, that I'd live if she couldn't. I hate leaving her side, but I knew she'd forgive me.
May I?
So, how'd you run out of places to go?
What's it to you?
I want to know who I'm dealing with.
Because we got caught in places we shouldn't be.
With books we shouldn't have. They called us fugitives, dirty anarchists.
And so we said, fine, we're keeping the card catalog.
Any book worth banning is a book worth keeping. So we saved what we could.
And once they started burning the books, we started rehoming them, quietly, though their absence was quite loud.
You fought back.
In defense of wisdom, we librarians stand. We fight arsonists that would see this lesson banned.
Did you two practice that?
We practice what we preach. The books were calling, and we answered.
Fair enough. When did they wise up to your book smuggling?
By the time they caught on, we were 3 towns ahead and several anthologies richer.
Tough to keep a gig when the funding runs dry and the shelves are empty.
That's the job market.
Tenure is a joke when budgets collapse. Shelves turn to tombstones under bureaucrats.
So in lieu of shelter or pension, we're on the lam. We need someplace safe for us and our books. Can you help us?
What's it to me? If you plan on sticking around, only move when that big hunk of stone is out cold.
You mean the gargoyle, the one on the roof?
You saw it? Did it see you?
I don't know if it did.
You would know if it woke up. Eyes like floodlights, banshee screams. It thinks it sees everything, but it doesn't.
Huh. A beast that blinds itself with all it claims to see? Are you sure its floodlight glare masks true uncertainty?
I've been living in this graveyard for weeks, and it still can't catch me. The few times it did spot a glimpse, it just hollered for its gravedigger. The gravedigger's a different beast. He's the one you need to worry about.
I'm more concerned about that gargoyle right above our heads. Can it fly?
It's made of stone. Oh. I have no idea. I've never seen the gargoyle leave its side of the roof. I don't even know if it can, but that doesn't make it any less of a threat.
Well, I don't think it saw us.
That doesn't mean the gravedigger didn't.
If we get kicked out, we keep it moving. We have other needs worth pursuing.
Not without our books.
The gravedigger won't let you leave. Trespassers have a debt to pay. That's what he says.
Who owes a debt to a graveyard? Are the corpses behind on rent?
Kinda. Apparently this whole graveyard's been rezoned.
By who?
The gargoyle is turning that part of the graveyard into a luxury apartment complex. Haven't you seen the ads? They're everywhere. Electropolis! Quiet neighbors with a divine view!
Sounds unholy and disgustingly shrewd.
Spiritual meritocracy, you know? A gated home for the dead and deserving. That's what the gravedigger's always rambling on about when he's digging up bodies.
I thought gravediggers were supposed to bury bodies.
This one does both. If the gargoyle thinks you won't be missed, no flowers, no visits, it commands the gravedigger to harvest your bones for building material.
Oh. So they're building Electropolis on top of the dead.
On top of in some places, out of them in others.
Builder grade material? Shit, that is dire. Turns out eternity is up when your lease expires.
It's why I can't leave Whisper. I'm not letting my mom get turned into some asshole's veranda. But you can't let the gravedigger catch you. The last time he spotted me, I barely escaped with my life. If anyone's gonna give you trouble, it's...
Trespassers! Trespassers have a debt to pay.
No one's home. You should go away.
Quick, get the books.
Forget about your books!
You! For 3 fortnights have you trespassed in my graveyard.
At least I'm not the one playing peekaboo with corpses.
I bring new life to old bones.
How? For those luxury condos? Gonna furnish them with femurs?
Yours would be wasted 6 feet under.
At least I don't take orders from a stupid gargoyle.
I'd hate to waste such slender bones. I know. I'll carve your femur into a fine spade and use it to bury the next little brat who dare trespass in my hallowed ground.
Don't call me little!
Some of us were chosen to build legacies. The rest just become part of the foundation. The fine for trespassing is your bones.
Help!
Sounds like you're due for a plot twist.
Now!
In the fence of wisdom, we librarians stand. You crack a spine to grow a spine, forever changed. We fight arsonists that would see this lesson banned. Burn them, they cried, but we defied their harsh command. To guard forbidden fruit is anarchy, they claim. In the fence of wisdom, we librarians stand. While cowards fend the fire, we rebels shall withstand. They fear the thoughts they cannot ever hope to tame. In the fence of wisdom, we librarians stand. Through stories shared around, our verity expands. Within the tales we weave, our sense of self is framed. We fight arsonists that would see this lesson banned. Our minds won't shape alone, but through each guiding hand. We fight arsonists that would see this lesson banned. Only in community can we understand. The great equalizer is the strongest of flames. In the fence of wisdom, we librarians stand. We fight arsonists that would see this lesson banned.
Step aside immediately.
Over my dead body and preferably his too.
We need to see if he has keys. Maybe he has a hearse we can borrow or
Don't
something.
even.
Fine. I admit it. We probably wouldn't bring the hearse back.
Open up this coffin and you'll be the next one inside it. Now back off.
You obstinate little... First, some help here, please.
Brave little pages, breathe, dry, wait. To save your spines, we'll hasten our gait.
Verse. One day, I'll publish your musings in a volume titled Things That Didn't Help.
He's sleeping for now. We should let the words breathe. We'll keep the books here till they're safe to retrieve. When we're ready, let's fling open this coffin and retreat to the night, so that when he comes to, we'll be long out of sight.
Verse. I swear in the unabridged Oxford, we are not leaving our books.
Chapter, we have no other choice. This isn't a decision that I rejoice.
And where do we go on foot? We freeze to death halfway up the northern hill. We need a new car, a hearse, something. Shit, I'll even take a donkey with sturdy thighs.
What we need is to bury this monster once and for all. You won't have to worry about your books once we put this creep 6 feet under where he belongs.
Your enthusiasm for premature burials is noted. Remind me never to nap near you.
Glad we understand each other. Now help me drag this coffin outside. We can bring him into the Electropolis construction zone.
There's no way we can bury him without waking up the gargoyle.
Bury him deep, and the ground might scream. The gargoyle can't know about our scheme. Violence begets bones, bones are promised to graves, but graves demand grief we can't afford.
You polish your halo. I'll keep my shovel sharp.
Lay off. We're not the ones who used his skull as a tambourine.
Because the gravedigger would have killed you otherwise. He would have ripped out your tibia and used it for crown molding. You're welcome, by the way.
Back. Do you mean grief from the gargoyle or grief for us?
We've never fought fire by extinguishing a light. The gravedigger does wrong, but this can't be right.
And if we're not snuffing out flames, then we'll never actually put out the fire.
There is snuffing out flames and there's igniting the sun. If our morals burn out, then the darkness has won.
We don't need a maniac hot on our trail, and are particularly fond of my tibias.
What we need is each other. Friendship comes first. We're still good people, despite this outburst.
I am so sick of good people.
Oh, well, I take that into the heart, but I suspect you cut it out of my chest and bury it too.
Please, Wisp, child of Wisp.
Good people are supposed to solve problems, not protect the bad guys.
You can't protect her alone, Wisp.
Child of Whisper.
And if you come with us, then we can...
Good people were supposed to protect us when she was alive. They couldn't even manage a decent obituary. And now I have you insufferable bookworms. How can you read that many books and still only have half a brain cell between you?
Big talk for such a little kid. You get back.
Trespassers!
Oh, splendid.
I told you we should have just held
We have trouble, friends. All right,
louder.
Maybe you'll rattle
the ugly off your face.
Oh, not now, Wisp.
Child of Whisper.
How about you take after your mother and try whispering?
Quick, find a place to be disguised in.
Greetings, oh stony one. What an absolute pleasure, Crucitus, to see you. If you would do the great honor of awakening, I would love to present you with a plan to increase tides. Okay, not a problem. I'm sure you're very busy. Yoo-hoo, Brother Gravedigger. It's me, your favorite luxury realtor. Gosh, I wish you would blink. Oh. Okay, prophet preserve me, I'm coming in. Ooh. Brother Gravedigger, hello? You in here? No spooky nonsense now. Sister Tax Attorney says can't afford any surprises this quarter. Gasp! Brother Gravedigger! Oh my god, are you in here?
Trespassers!
Where are the trespassers?
Forgive you your trespasses indeed. Keeping a lady waiting is downright rude.
How long have I slumbered?
Sure felt like a whole fiscal year when I was out here calling for you.
There were trespassers afoot.
Oh, I doubt it. This place really doesn't scream fun for the whole family. But that's about to change. Brother dearest, would you believe me if I said that you are my favorite member among all of our elect, and since I just so happened to be in the neighborhood, I felt called to pay you and our holy stoneliness an unexpected visit?
No.
Fine, then you are smarter than you look. Also so old. Have you always looked 100 years old?
Sister.
But I know a good investment opportunity when I'm told one, which is why I come bearing excellent news. Brother Gravedigger, I'm about to bless you with my divine business vision, a spectacular new way to boost shareholder delight.
You are the last person that should be giving business advice, what with your ledger of sins being so unbalanced.
Oh, all of a sudden it's a crime to visit the capital now. My sins are balanced just fine.
Heed yourself, Sister Realtor.
That's luxury realtor to you. Oh, here it is. The hallowed ground. The prime real estate for our new splash zone. Imagine the promise of eternal rest, but first, enjoying bespoke amenities and panoramic views. Ooh, I could see the billboards already. Electropolis. Spend your eternity at our infinity pool.
You're making a grave mistake.
No, that's what I call your petty handiwork. You need to do a better job filling in all these holes. All these bumps and dips are going to unbless the holy water.
The hallowed ground has been promised to me.
I know. Don't imagine what for. Why build a hovel by yourself when you could be living with us at Electropolis?
You've wasted a trip.
Don't blame the messenger. I am merely a vessel for divine fiscal stewardship.
Leave my hallowed ground.
But the gargoyle listens to you. You, of all people. I must admit, the rest of the elect and I have been rather surprised by the gargoyle's favoring of you over the years.
Yes, lucky me.
But our eminence makes no mistakes. Which means you must be the holiest. And the holiest among us should give the ultimate tithe.
The gargoyle and I have an understanding. We respect each other's business acumen, nothing more.
Well, permit your hallowed ground to be turned into our infinite pool, and then everybody would see how chosen you are. You know, after all, predeterminism only works if everybody's watching.
I'm going back to work.
But
Haven't you heard? The build is behind schedule. Not enough bones from the reprobates to go around, and I'd hate to keep the rest of our fellow elect waiting. Unless you're welcome to volunteer your skeleton anytime. I always have need of more bones.
you dare cast me aside like a reprobate?
If you and our fellow elect are so desperate for their infinity pool, You can drag your own sorry backsides yonder northern hill. Go tear up the old willow by its roots. You'd be doing me a favor for once. Plenty of bones under that old shade.
You stay away from Northern Hill!
Trespasser!
Touch that tree and I'll bury you under it!
Look, a reprobate. Are they always this feisty?
No, this one's particularly feral.
Well, looks like you'll get your fresh bones today after all.
My thoughts exactly.
Surely such faithful devotees have no need for a small child's bones.
Whoa, there's more of you. Wait till the other elect hears about this.
We have no business here. You could just give us a lift to our van. We'll be out of your hair in no time.
Van? What van?
Oh, not that hunk of a junk that was wrapped around the oak tree. Oh, you ridiculous little cherubs. They've already hauled that off. It was a terribly messy eyesore.
Hauled it where?
Scrapyard, I assume? They've probably stripped it into teensy tiny pieces by now.
We have no need for squabbles or blows. Just give us the child and I'll forgo.
You three aren't going anywhere.
Look, knowledge is power, but fists work too. Don't be surprised when we fucking floor you.
Enough! Trespassers! Bickering worms! The dirt beneath you is mine. The bones within it are mine.
Their bones will be yours soon enough. Return to your slumber.
Control your insolence. You will not spill blood where I have not yet claimed the marrow. These reprobates will be of more use to us above ground than below. Electropolis lays in wait, and soon its spires shall scrape the skies. Gravedigger, they are my gift to you. In addition to your hallowed ground, I anoint these three as keepers of your shovels and retrievers of bone.
You nosy hunk of stone, always listening. I don't need deadweight assistance!
The hallowed ground shall not be rezoned. This is my design. You will obey it.
As is your command, it's right to give you thanks and praise.
Leave us. Do not waste my gifts, Gravedigger. Use them. Time is a resource too precious to waste.
The coast is clear, so we should take our leave before he returns with what he went to retrieve.
I'm not leaving my mom behind.
And we have our book stash in the mausoleum.
Those books are a resource. They're meant to be read. We should be more worried about our comrades instead.
Comrades will be better off if we keep our distance. The book bandits have drawn enough attention already. We don't want to lead the arsonists right to them. We need a plan.
And until then, nobody touches Whisper's grave. Not while my bones are still mine.
Pick them up.
I'm not digging the bones to whom you promised eternal slumber.
If you won't bring me bones, then I'll take yours.
Wouldn't it be easier to chop trees for wood? We walk through miles of forest just to get down here. You'll build quicker.
If you claim the bones from someone's grave, then their soul is yours to command in the afterlife. That's why we elect will grind the vertebrae of reprobates beneath our boots for generations to come.
To raise their spires, they'll steal our bones? How holy are such hallowed bones?
It's a kindness, really. Reprobates not serving the elect in paradise are cast below to a far worse fate. Our victory is your mercy.
Yeah. Thank you for your service.
And you three, fortunate indeed. Few ever know the weight of a calling, but now you can labor in faith, in this life and in the next.
Congrats on worshiping chores, you dummy.
Until this moment, you've lived a life of pure sin. No more idleness, merriment, music, or mirth. Your life begins today, reprobates. And from now on, your bones are mine.
Roll up, the night begins. I paint my face and shed my sins. The crowd once laughed at my despair. Now they choke on midnight air. The ringmaster stole all my lines. The dancers pranced on broken spines. But I've been biding time with glee. Tonight the joke's on you, not me. So spin the wheel, let the madness in. Kiss the knife beneath my carnival grin. The tent is stitched with secrets tight, and every laugh will cost you fright. Step right up and lose your soul. The tricksters come to take.
Praise be. Hallelujah. Lift it up. I've heard tale that the book bandits might be in this area. Is this true?
Depends on who's asking.
A friend to the book bandits and any fugitive librarians in need. In defense of wisdom, we librarians stand. We fight arsonists that would see this lesson banned. These books were once kept on great halls, lauded by scholars who swore they would never burn again. But the arsonists have returned to darken our institutions once more, rearing their torches and ugly heads. You're needed now more than ever, my friends. Here among this house of bones these books may hide. Tombstones and soil will not betray what flesh and faith so easily do. Ashes make poor readers, but fresh graves can hide ancient secrets. Let the dead cradle our books until the living remember how to preserve them. Do you accept this new assignment, book bandits? This rebellion by page and parchment?
We do.
The body of knowledge.
Amen.
We're luckier than most. We have our purpose and each other to see it through with.
We are blessed. But I fear the work is never done. We're always needed.
And what a beautiful thing to be.
I'll miss our old comrades. That much is true. But I'm glad for the chance to find new ones, too. The great work begins, and I'm so thankful it's with you.